Hello, families. Representing my Magnolia family right now, and just wanting to say that I miss you and I hope you're doing well and staying safe and working hard. Boys and girls, remember, gotta follow your parents' instructions and don't give them a hard time right now. They're already having a hard time enough with everything that's going on. So if they say you can't go to the park, and if they say they need you to be quiet or listen really well, if they have to run into the store really quickly, I want you to be not just great listeners, I want you to be extra great, okay? I know you can do it. This week, for week 6, our sight words are how and now. Yes, they rhyme. Good job. All right, so how do flowers grow? Question mark. And then you could draw a little person with a thought bubble wondering how flowers grow. That's my example. You have to come up with your own. And now, I need coffee now. You could even do a little exclamation mark if you want. Again, that's my sentence. I want you to come up with your own and post it on Seesaw. All right, here we go with our blends. SC and SW. So swan, SW, swim, SW, scorpion. Ooh, I hope you don't see one of those ever. SC, scar, SC, sweater, SW, scarf, SC, swing, SW, scale, SC. Okay, PL and BL, plug, PL, blood, BL, planet, PL, blender, BL. I must need a nap, I'm sorry. Plant, PL, blocks, BL, plane, PL, blanket, BL. And then we have W and WH. Okay, this one is hard. I don't love this paper, but we already had it ran off. It's hard for the students to hear. They need exposure to it. Just because it's hard doesn't mean that we can't do it. It's just that this paper they might need a little bit of help with. Watermelon is a W, but whale, WH, worm, W, whistle, WH, wheel, WH, wagon, W. So just tell them to listen for that second sound and try to get that H. It's a little bit hard for them. This page is a little tricky, so they might need a little bit more help with that. But just because it's hard doesn't mean that we don't do it, right, boys and girls? All right. GL and FL, globe, GL, flower, FL, glue, GL, fly, FL, flag, FL. Oh, this is a bug, a glowing bug. So it's like a firefly. So it's glow, GL. Floss, FL, which I hope you're doing every day. Gloves, perfect, GL. All right, number trace, letter trace. Chapter 8 review. Remember, this has lots of directions. They're all at the bottom. Okay, and we're moving into three-dimensional shapes. So go ahead and you can ignore this first page. What it's saying between stack and doesn't stack. See, like, you guys probably don't have the shapes at home unless you do. If you have blocks, great. And roll and stack. So like a ball would roll, but it wouldn't stack because you can't stack something on it. Blocks would stack, but they're obviously not going to roll. And then you have objects like a cylinder that would slide, and then objects that would slide and stack. So out of all of these shapes, which ones would roll? Well, the ball would roll. The cylinder would also roll if you turn it on its side. Which of the shapes would stack? Well, a cone's not going to stack because something's going to fall off of it. A sphere is not going to stack because something's going to fall off of it. But a block would stack. Which of these would slide? The cylinder would slide. The ball or the sphere is not going to slide, it would roll, but the block would slide. Just do your best on this. 3D shapes can be, honestly, they want the students to know the names of all of these shapes. So sphere, cube, cylinder, cone. And if they're going to be in the directions, and also they'll get more exposure to it. So yeah, just do your best with this page. It's kind of hard because I have all the shapes at school, but you don't have them. So again, a sphere would be a ball. So you could pick different objects, and maybe if you want, they could try to draw them, or just pick 2 objects. I don't have any balls in front of me, but like a ball would be a sphere, but like if I put a cap on this glass, that would be a cylinder. So that would be under the, not a sphere. So you could go ahead and read all this. A sphere has all curved edges, whereas like a cylinder would have flat edges at the bottom and the top. I'm not going to touch the top, obviously. And then they would have curved edges on the side. All right, here are the directions for that. And then you'll be working with, last but not least, cubes.